Okay. What is this video here? What is this? Announcement on Punishing Grey Ribbon's global version synchronization plan. Dear Commander, we are truly grateful for the overwhelming support and affection that Punishing Grey Ribbon has garnered from commandants since the inception of our global servers. However, due to the differences in server versions, players in regions beyond mainland China have been unable to access the latest content firsthand. We have noticed that this challenge has limited our commandants from fully immersing themselves in the joy of our games at times. In order to ensure that commandants from all corners of the world can enjoy the latest characters, narratives, events, and in-game features for a more fulfilling gaming experience, we have decided to expedite the update procedures in regions outside of mainland China. We will strive We will strive to achieve synchronization of versions across all servers by the end of 2025. This objective will be realized through the consolidation of content from multiple versions. The estimated duration of each integrated version is during which we will collectively update characters and event contents from various versions. I don't like this. I understand why, but I don't like this either. This is pretty fucking terrible too.
So while I was editing my Wuthering Waves 1.4 video, this just dropped on Twitter or X or whatever you guys want to call it. This is basically about how Curl is going to accelerate the global servers to catch up to the CN servers. Now, as you can probably tell, this is obviously a different type of video, and I don't know if I want to make a dedicated video about this. Maybe in the future, maybe not.
Oh, dude. This could be bad, to be honest. This could be pretty fucking bad.
But in the last video, I literally made an intro regarding the gap between global and CN, which is such a timely thing to do, so thanks, Kuro. Anyway, I just want to make a short video addressing this while also throwing in my 2 cents. So let's go over this. So it reads, Dear Commandants, we are truly grateful for the overwhelming support.
Why does everyone say Commandant? I say Commandant. It's just so weird to say Commandant. Dear Commandant. No, I say Commandant.
And affection that PGR has garnered from Commandant since the inception of our global servers. However, due to differences in server versions, players in regions beyond mainland China have been unable to access the latest content firsthand. We have noticed that this challenge has limited our Commandants from fully immersing themselves in the joy of our game at times. In order to ensure that Commandants from all corners of the world can enjoy the latest characters,
at least my Taiwanese server isn't too bad about it, right? Because my Taiwanese server is only like 3 or 2 patches behind China. But then everyone else is gonna get fucking railed so hard, especially the global, especially the global. It's like saying Commodore. Yeah. Global's gonna get fucking railed so hard, and you only get like 110 pull out of this? Really, dude? Like, oh, that's it? Yeah, the Taiwanese one is a lot more safe. Fuck, dude. Global is... Hold on. Dude, that's fucking butt cheeks, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're trying to do 10 patches in 1 fucking year, dude. And the worst part on top of that too, specifically, um, you also have skins on top of those patches too. That makes it even far worse on... Oh, dude, what the fuck? Ten patches in a month. So are they gonna just put like one patch every single month or something until it catches up? Is that what they're gonna do? Hmm. The worst part about it is that we only just get one fucking 10 pull. That's it for this fucking problem. This is, oh, I don't like this. I actually truly don't like this, to be honest. Like, I get it. I understand why, but I don't know, dude. This is pretty bad, to be honest. Because, like, you have the characters, and then on top of that, you have the fucking skins that you have to get on top of the fucking characters, you know? Because there's some people who buy, you know, skins. Ugh. Yee. They're not gonna combine them. They're not gonna do that. Unless what they do is like move the A stars, like the free A stars with the S rank character. That's the only way I can think of. They can put these two together because this is for free, you know? That's like the only thing I can think of, and this one's free, right? Like the best way they can do this specifically, because this is an A rank character, right? So just have this A rank character with this one here, you know, with this patch. Combine these two together, you know. I can see that. Because A ranks aren't like, because you can get them for free in the store. That's why. And then the same thing for her too as well. Luna, you know, you can put in Bridget, you know, for free, right? In this one. Like you can combine these two together. Same thing with this one. You can combine these two together because this guy is free. You know, he's a free S rank character. Like you can do that. Like I can see that working that way. If you're gonna try to do this in like 1 year, like I can see that working. But that's pretty much about it though. Like that's all I can think of. The skins are gonna probably be a problem a little bit later, but that's about it though, so. If they can combine these two, right? And then they can probably combine these two together. They can probably combine these two specifically together, and then you would have this patch here. Yeah, I guess that can work to some degree at least. Like to some degree it can kind of work, you know? But I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm hoping they do this correctly, because if they fuck this up or so, it's gonna be pretty bad. But it's just different. It's just 6 months, is it?
Narratives, events, and in-game features for a more fulfilling gaming experience, we have decided to expedite the...
So let me see. The integration plan. The duration of each integrated version, approximately 6 weeks. Wait, so you're saying that these patches are only gonna last 6 weeks? Oh fuck. 6 weeks? Included content, characters and stories from three versions. Some version specific events will be adjusted if needed. Okay, so if they're gonna adjust some of the events, I assume they're gonna make it easier to earn some of the currency and everything. I hope so. Because if they don't, this is gonna be a disaster. Because, like, hold up. This is in October 31st when this patch began. And then December 2024 is when this patch begins. And then this one would be in January. This one would be in January. They could combine these two together. If they're trying to do this all in 2025, these two basically share, well, this one's kind of like half the same element as Luna. So you could share these two elements together. Like, that could work, you know? Because they're both the same element, that's why. Let's see. Commencement schedule. The initiation time may fluctuate based on the progress of versions across our global servers. Our target is for all servers to synchronize in the mainland China server by the end of 2025. We're here. They want us to catch up to here. Damn, 6 weeks though? So, like, is it every single month that they're gonna do it? Basically, like, every single month you get a patch. But then, what are you gonna do with China servers then? You know? If you're gonna make the global side catch up to China, then what's gonna happen to the Chinese servers? Are they just gonna wait are they gonna wait for an entire year until global comes to catch up, or everybody else outside of mainland China catches up? Like, how is this gonna work? Like, it's just, is China just gonna sit around and not do anything or something? Or are they gonna make the patches the way how they are? Like, are they gonna make the patches longer for the mainland of China? Because then the Chinese servers would be so stagnant for a while.
The update process in regions outside of mainland China, and we will strive to achieve synchronization of versions across all servers by the end of 2025. This objective will be realized through a consolidation of content from multiple versions. The estimated duration of each integrated version is approximately 6 weeks, during which we will collectively update characters and event content from various versions. Okay, moving on, here's the integration plan. So the duration of each integrated version is approximately 6 weeks. Details are subject to announcement on our regional servers. The included content will consist of characters and stories from 2 to 3 versions. Some version-specific events will be adjusted if needed.
Wait. So they're planning to add like. Oh, okay. Wait. I think yeah, this okay. Okay. So apparently, right. So what they're saying, right? So since this was gonna be the last one for 2024, right? This is gonna be a normal. Polaris is gonna be the normal rotation, right? But then the next year, right? I feel like what they're trying to add 2 to 3 characters in a single patch, right? So I can see them adding her, Teddy, Luna, and Bridget in a single patch, you know? I can definitely see that 100%. Because these are A ranks, you know? And then I can see them adding these two together because this guy is free, and the patch for this guy anyways wasn't really, you know, it felt like a filler to me, so. And then they can combine these two together. They can definitely combine these two patches, which is Lucia's update and you know, Crescent Sun's update. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Like I can see it work that way, and then we catch up to and then we can catch up to hers. You know, we catch up to Nanami's new patch, and then this one will drop. You know, I think it's possible if it's like 6 weeks. If it's like every month or so, right? These three would be in a single month. So this would be January. This whole entire thing would be January if they do it in 6 months. And then this would be February right here if they do this correctly. But this is just my guess. This is just my estimated guess, right? They would do these two together for February. And then in March, we have these two together. And then April we'll have Nanami. Hey Sage. So this would be in April. So if they're trying to add like 2 to 3 characters or so per patch, this, if my estimation is correct, because A ranks are not really like the most like they're not like super important compared to S ranks and stuff like that. This would be in May. This would be in May. If they're trying to fit everything in a single month, at least on the global side. Japan and Taiwanese, they're pretty easy. They are pretty easy to catch up, since Taiwanese service is on this patch right here. We're only like, you know, 3 patches away. So, and then I think Japan just barely made it to this one. I think Bridget. I think Japan is on Bridget. I could be wrong. No, I think they're here. I think they're right here. I think Japan is here or here. It's one of these two. So that's pretty much about it. So if they're doing this correctly.
And the commencement schedule. The initiation timing may fluctuate based on the progress of versions across our global servers. Our target is for all servers to synchronize with the mainland China server by the end of 2025. Well, okay. Anyway, we acknowledge the potential concerns that our version integration plan may raise among our commandants. Please be assured that we will take the following measures to minimize any disruptions to your gaming experience during the integration process. So the first one being version resource and paid content. To ensure that every commandant can continue to enjoy our game during the version integration, we will provide various compensations on version resources and also adjustments on paid packs tailored to the version progress in each region.
Are they gonna double, like, are they gonna increase the amount that you receive or so when you buy in-game purchases? Like the bundles and everything? Are they gonna like increase? Are they gonna double it or so for this? Are they gonna double the compensation as well too on top of that? Because that's what it sounds like to me. Or are they gonna make a new different pack or so specifically for the new integration?
These compensations and adjustments will cover a range of aspects, including but not limited to event rewards, purchase limits in shops, new monthly passes, tactical assessment manual, and more.
Purchases limits in shops. Okay. Are they gonna increase the time frame or so for the purchase limited? Thank you for the follow, so welcome. Let's see. So on the pay tailored of the version's progress in each regions, and these compensations and adjustments will cover in a range of aspects. So they're gonna do a limited. They're gonna do the limit. It's not just only the limited ones. Monthly passes is also getting a readjustment too as well. I think it's just double the purchase limit. No, they have to double the because they're also gonna do the what is it, what's it called or so, the compensation rewards too as well. They're gonna provide like different compensation resources. So that's like every patch. Yeah, hello Shinichi. So yeah. Early event calendar releases in our commandant to be transparency with the player's convenience. The event calendar is integrated and the versions will be released ahead of schedule. This will enable all commandants to plan your gameplay effectively. God damn, dude, that's kind of annoying in my personal opinion. So I have to give even more time to my global version of PGR. No, it's just the problem. No, the difference is that you're not listening. You're not paying attention to what I'm literally just saying. These don't matter. This character doesn't matter. This character doesn't matter. And this character doesn't matter because you get them for free. These are 2 A ranks. This is an A rank. This is an A rank. This is an S rank. All 3 of these are free. This one, you have to pull from the gacha. This one, you have to pull from the gacha. That's what I'm saying. They would have to double. If they're gonna do that, right? They're gonna have to double, like, the in-game purchases, you know? You're gonna have to, what they have to do, right? Because there are certain events specifically in PGR where it takes a while to grind something, right? Like, it takes a while to grind certain things in the event to get like a skin or like something in the in-game thing, right? Like one of the things that took a while or so to get a skin was specifically this one. This skin. So they would have to increase the drop rewards like double to make this go faster for this event. if they're gonna shorten the events, they would have to double the drops too as well for basically the events themselves. If that's how they're gonna do it. Question mark, quotation marks.
Detailed notification will be issued later across our regional servers. Okay, so the next one is early event calendar release. In our commitment to transparency and player convenience, the event calendar for the integrated versions will be released ahead of schedule. This will enable all combatants to plan your gameplay effectively. Given the varying version progress in each region,
it would be a dick move if they don't do that actually.
The event calendar corresponding to each server will be shared before the update of the integrated versions. Stay tuned by following our social media account.
Furthermore, we have prepared a special bonuses for all commanders to commemorate the official initiation of our global version synchronization plan. Event construct R&D tickets 110 pull. So it's 110 pull on the 21st of 2024. New theme event of the global version synchronization will be open on all servers.
Counts. Finally, on the bottom, it says, furthermore, we have prepared special bonuses for all commandants to commemorate the official initiation of our global version synchronization plan. The first one being Event Construct R&D tickets 2500 will be distributed on all servers on November 21st, 2024. Basically, by the time this video comes out, you'll probably have it. And then the second one is New Themed Event for Global Version Synchronization will be open on all servers. Detailed notifications will be issued later, so we'll find out what that is later on. Anyway, thank you once again for your relentless support and understanding the Punishing Gray Raven team. So this is quite the news for all of us. Now, let me just say, this is great news. Sure, in the last video I spoke about the advantages of being behind CN, but let's be honest, it's also somewhat of a grueling experience. So I think it's an overall positive that we're going to be catching up to CN because I believe that it's better to experience what's coming on the horizon together than be excited.
It definitely is. Because you want to know something, you know what makes it the big thing too as well? Some content creators can literally play at the same time as, Chinese, content creators, so.
For something that is coming for someone else, and then anticipate that for a whole year. The biggest concern we have, and something Kuro is definitely aware of, is the amount of rewards and resources we're going to be compensated for.
Yes.
This is going to be tricky, and someone out there is going to calculate how much we would get in a normal patch and how much we're getting from the integrated version. But as of now, we don't know what it is, so be a little cautious and bear that in mind.
Yeah.
But my other concern is banner timing, which coincides.
Yeah, that's also going to be another thing that I'm gonna have
sides with the compensation we get. Now, they say that each integrated version is approximately 6 weeks, which, currently our patches are around 5 weeks anyway, so sure. What's important is that they're going to put in 2 to 3 versions in each integrated version, which is kind of interesting. So here I pulled up the Grey Raven site and looked at our future patches to see what they can do, and check this out. So after the Aeon Reforged, which is the patch that's going on right now, we got the S rank Chu, and then after that we get an A rank Teddy, and then after that we go back to an S rank with Luna, and then A rank with Bridget. Then after that we go back to an S rank with Hong Ying, and then another S rank with Wan Shi. Now here's the thing about Wan Shi. You can get him for free through the dorm commissions. Just do your dorm commissions and just pretend that he's actually free, right? Anyway, we move on to the half anniversary with Lucia's new frame, and then we go back to an A rank with Yatta. Then we move on to Monster Hunter Nanami.
Monster Hunter Nanami. I knew it. See, I knew it. I wasn't the only one who called it a Monster Hunter character, okay? All right? I fucking knew it too as well. Everyone calls her literally Monster Hunter Nanami.
Which is an S rank, and then after that we get the another S rank, which is Ishmael. Now I want to remind you that the A ranks are free thanks to the version event shop.
Yeah.
But the jury's still out on how they're going to actually incorporate that into the integrated versions. But I think this is feasible because, as you can see, we got some characters that we can obtain for free in between some S ranks. So if they merge them alongside those S ranks, we might have something. However, all of that depends on the compensation we get and the timing of when we get it, which coincides with the banner releases.
Exactly.
But a lot of this is just speculation. And besides, CN isn't going to wait for us. They also need to keep moving too.
Exactly.
So how this will pan out might be different from what I or anyone could imagine. So time and time again, I've mentioned in my previous Punishing Gray Raven videos where one of the factors of what makes Kuro generous is how they lay out their version updates. You see, we go from A rank to S rank, back to A rank to free, back to S rank, and then back to A rank, and so on. But you get the idea. Basically, Kuro gives us space to build up our roles for the next character we want, or at least get close to it. Now, we don't exactly have that luxury anymore, especially when we also have to consider the timing of when the character banners come out. So, if Kuro can somehow give us compensation that at least equals to what we'd be getting while also considering the timing of the banners, we'd be good. But then again, we don't know what the compensation will be, but I will say this. Acceleration is a massive positive, and the only thing we should be worried about is compensation and
yes, the compensation and then the banner timer too for them.
Timing. If the compensation doesn't work out, try to make an uproar and make sure Kuro knows. Anyway, that's it for now. Tell me in the comments what you think about this. Do you think this is good? Do you want this to happen?
It's good, but they have to handle this very carefully because you can easily fuck this up real badly. You can really fuck this up real badly. So they have to do this very carefully. In my recommendation, they should just put, you know, in my opinion, they should just put Teddy, Bridget, and Luna together. Because if you're looking at the patch itself specifically, anyways, from like, because of skin-wise, right? Skins, fucking whatever other shit, you know, I think it would be better. For me personally, where would I spend? But then like they would have to give triple the rewards at least, the compensation at least, for 3 patches in a single. For three patches in one single patch, if they do it like that, because they're trying to do 2 to 3, right? If you're gonna do 2 to 3 in one patch, you might as well just give us all 3 of the characters and then triple the rewards or the compensation for it at least. For that sort of, you know, for that sort of nature. Like that's the only way I can think of it. I'll be very interested to see how they're gonna do some of these other stuff in it. Like the fucking, like, the Spring Festival series, like... I'm curious how they're gonna do some of the other stuff in here. Yeah, because they could put Bridget, they could put Teddy and Luna in a single patch, because then you have Teddy, who is basically not really the same element, but has partial same element as Luna, so you can have both of them for, you know, for the whatchamacallit, for Warzone, because I know the new element will drop, I think, in this patch. I think this patch, or it's either this patch. The new Warzone element drops. I don't remember which one it was. Like, they can do that, and then they can fuse these two together. So if they do these in January, right? They can do these in January, these 3 in January, and then these 2 in February, and then these 2 in March. Then in April we'll be on this one. Then Nanami, you know, Monster Hunter Nanami would be on April. They could do it like that, you know? Because, you know, you earn this character from the in-game shops. All the A ranks, you can earn them for free in the in-game shop. They would just have to increase the drop rewards to kind of like accelerate, you know, a few things, you know? Like, that's the only way they can do that. But we don't know. At the end of the day, we don't know. So we literally just have to wait. So yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully they do this correctly, because you can easily fuck this up if they don't do this very well. So we'll just have to wait and see. But anyways, yeah. What an interesting video, to be honest. Wow. What a video. What a video. Thanks for sharing, actually. Thanks for sharing for this, actually. I didn't even hear about this, to be honest. Give me 1 second. I didn't even hear about this, actually. What an interesting video. Anyways, you guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff, and yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Is this part of oh. I'll take a look at that later. Anyways, yeah, that's the end of the video. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. If my prediction, if that's how they're gonna do it, if they're gonna do it between 2 to 3 patches, I think that's how they should do it or so. I think on the if they're gonna do a 3 patch together, they should at least triple the drop rates for the reward increases, just to kind of move a little bit more smoothly, and then kind of adjust. And then some other events they're gonna have to adjust them manually, because I kind of forgot what other specific events there are there. Either they could shorten those events, right? As in, like, the amount of playtime you have on them, and then just double the rewards, and that's pretty much a bit about it. Like, I can definitely see that. There's some certain rewards, I mean certain events or so, where you have to do, like, it takes a little bit more longer for some of them, because it's kind of, you know, it takes a little bit extensive time, at least for some of them. Not all of them, just for some. That's the only way I can think of. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. And we'll just have to wait and see. And peace.